facility. And you're in a tent, outside, it's a disaster setting, and there's just nothing in the law that covers that. And so, because there weren't any reports of any public safety breaches or that things were, no one said anything. And it was only when the Acupuncture Council was pressed, they were literally said, was this legal? They said, well, not technically, but just maybe weeks before the Missouri Acupuncture Association, which is separate from the legal entity of the state, put out a newsletter saying how wonderful it was that this response happened, and that acupuncturists and acu-detox specialists worked together. And before the response happened, I was in touch with the president of that association saying, can I not deploy, but can I try to mobilize our ADSs that just got trained, is that okay? And he said yes, and I have it in an email. And you know, when someone writes it down, and we published a story about that as well, and I said we got the approval from the association's president. And so there was just a lot of
good press.
Yeah, and we had a story, we had there was a TV story that took place, and I went down for 2 days, and people came because they saw the story. They wanted to try it, so that worked really well. But
and I'll be going over that document that I was referring to, that 100-page document that refers to natural disasters and how different Good Samaritan laws and how different laws take place in those situations. So I'll be sharing that with all of you, and we'll work through that and see how we fit in that, and really get some clarification on those legalities.
Yeah, but I have a question. I see that Salvation Army came up, Red Cross came up, right? I know sometimes like these have also been our allies, but state by state, no, disaster by disaster, it's different, who you talk to, it's different. Do they have a line in Salvation Army, if there's another disaster in point X, will the Salvation Army be an ally, or is that a fluke? Will the Red Cross be an ally, or is that a fluke?
No, and we'll go into this more tomorrow in that aspect. The Red Cross actually gave us conditions that were untenable, that we could not do our work under. So we found ourselves looking for a venue. We sought out the Salvation Army, and they said, we'll give it a try. Within a few days, they had expanded our space, and really, we had just the work had proven itself to them. So
That's really nice.
When you use the word though, kicked out, it's a little disturbing to me when we use the word kicked out. It's a disaster situation, we're not necessarily welcome in it, you know? What did you mean by kicked out?
no, I didn't really mean kicked out. They just gave us a situation that was untenable, that we could not do our work under. So we had to seek out another venue in order to do it. I've tried desperately to work out a relationship with the Red Cross. Didn't work out, but to answer your question, the Salvation Army, I tried to get a memorandum of understanding with them, and they advised me, gave me business cards of 2 people to contact, said if you want to do this again, contact me. No, we cannot give you a memorandum of understanding, we can't have an official relationship with you, but if you find yourself in this position again, call me.
Great.
Yes, sir.
You spoke of consent to treat and consent to photograph waivers. Did you try to generate 1,600 pieces of paper, or even one for every person?
it was one group one, it was like 20 places where people could sign their name. It was a group consent. And so people sign their name and then they check or something if they want, to give a photo release. And there's just a basic description at the top of the treatment.
Do you actually have those on your website?
No, we don't have any consents on our website.
I have them, and I'd be glad to copy you in on that, because I had to end up generating some of my own by the end of deployment.
Just comparing to my impression from previous speakers in your presentation, I'm thinking, any plans to expand the service to the other country like Iraq and Afghanistan?
I would be all about that.
What was the question?
If there's any plans to expand this treatment service to other countries like Iraq and Afghanistan.
I would really be all about that, and I want to work as cooperatively with anyone that has any resources, but I do have an embarrassing amount of time on my hands.
Well, and not necessarily so much abroad, but as some of you probably heard today of the work that's being done with veterans here. And Ron will be doing a training with Dr. Michael Smith in Poplar Bluffs, Missouri, with the Department of Veterans Affairs there. Not in their building, but staff from there will get trained, and there's a lot of sort of beginning work with that.
And that speaks to the earlier presentations, the VFWs, the DAV, the other folks outside of, and I was very, very aggravated about that for a long time, that we couldn't do anything at the VA because I'm a veteran. That's my place, you know, that's my house. And it actually turns out to be better because off campus, we can serve veterans and their families, which we cannot do on the grounds of the VA. Thank you all.